live, folks. Put it on my nostril.
Trent, look at all shaved up, bro.
We'll wait on a few people to pile in here. Let's see if I can share this. We got a donut in here so far. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Oh, look, Jerry Loves Freedom. Watch live now. Sunday fun day. Copy. We got to check that out, man. Let's go, old Fanny.
Heard of that guy.
Look at that. I'm watching the stream. Get over there.
We're live, folks. Put it on my nostril.
Trent, look at all shaved up, bro.
It's because the camera's so far. My shaver died, so it's not very great. So we'll just stay away from the camera.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know where my charger is either. I just whatever. We'll just go with it.
What's up, everybody? Sound off in the comments, please, and thank you. I love the sound of nature, backpacker. I just love it, man.
I feel like I'm in my element.
Yeah.
Backpacker sounds like there's Snow White's in the background. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
We're gonna call Trent Eminem now, Fanny.
I used to dye my hair in high school blonde, and I would do just exactly like this. Actually, I don't look a whole lot different than back then.
Well,
we need photos, bro.
Well, bro, you look like you haven't reached high school yet. That's why you look like you're 15.
You
see this grasshopper? He bullies me all the time.
That's a great sign. Yes.
Oh, my niece, she was off visiting my brothers up in Mankato, which is like 2 hours from here, and she came back, and I had my normal mustache and whatnot, and she's like, "No, put it back." This is so dumb.
We got a few in here. Go ahead and sound off in the comments, guys. Is that
a shower behind you?
Michelle, happy Sunday, everyone here watching on TV. No doubt, Michelle. Michelle, the little troublemaker. How are you, man? Michelle, I'm very close to you, by the way. Well, much closer I was before. Do you guys really hear all the chirps? Yes, absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, I gotta try. By the way, Michelle, just the people want to know, not people want to know. Are you coming to the Vegas conference? A lot of people have been asking me
that. Editing powers, yes, I could make them look pretty dumb if I wanted to, but They still make fun of me. It's fine. I have most of the powers in this channel. I have access to 99% of everything on it. Okay. Posted that. What else? Waiting for Fanny to show up.
Let us know. We're gonna talk about that too.
Oh shoot.
So, anyways, guys, we're here. We took a little hiatus last week for Easter, so we haven't talked in a while. So, how you guys doing, and how was your last 2 weeks?
Last 2 weeks are great. You know,
Nobody
Trent had a
knows what to
birthday.
say. I did. I'm old.
And
He's 15.
yeah,
I
you got those good
Congratulations.
genes. But it was good. It was productive. You know, it was just we're trying to get outside a lot more, and the chickens are doing good. Work's doing good. Got a new lawnmower. It hurt how that price hurt a little bit, but you gotta spend money to make money. So
He turned 12.
Absolutely.
And he hurts my heart.
Mm-hmm. How about you? How about yourself, Trent? How was your?
It's getting warm. I like it. But even all week, it was still only in the 40s, 50s when I worked. But then today it hit like 75-ish, 80. It's pretty good.
Wow. Okay. Jason, what's good, man? How are you? And Michelle, unfortunately, is not coming to the Vegas trip, and I am very sad right now about that. For all the people that were wondering, you know. Jason, what's good, man? How are you?
Turn that down.
Good to see you guys, man.
You're...
Well, yeah, we're here for episode number 4.
None of us know what we're doing.
I have no clue.
Not clip. No, not.
I think
not
it's
clip.
6.
Actual episodes. Is it 6?
I think it's 6.
Well, it depends if you want to count our pilot.
Yeah, that's usually where we get confused if we count it or not.
Yeah. You're so cute. I was just asking. You know, a lot of people were asking, Michelle, you know, and they're going to be very disappointed, man. Very disappointed. Blimp C, he says. I've heard of Pimp C, but Blimp C.
I like
Now,
Pepsi.
who would that be? That's the troll, guys. But anyways, a lot of stuff happening. You know, Bitcoin is a cruising for a bruising, and I am, I got to be honest, guys. I'm not the happiest right now that it's at this price, but it is what it is.
Is this where the segment's
You
gonna
know,
start?
what do you guys think about Bitcoin sitting over 70 for the last? But Blimp C.
I like
Now,
Pepsi.
who would that be? That's the troll, guys. But anyways,
There we go, right there.
a lot of stuff happening. You know, Bitcoin is a cruising for a bruising, and I am, I got to be honest, guys. I'm not the happiest right now that it's at this price, but it is what it is. You know, what do you guys think about Bitcoin sitting over 70 for the last few days? Is that a big deal? Is it a nothing burger? Why, and how you feeling about it?
That's 74 today.
I'm good with
What's up,
it. I bought
Lauren?
a crap ton today.
I don't think it really means anything. It's like kind of like what we said last week and the weeks prior to that was it's, you know, with the current status of everything of what's going on, it's just reacting to the markets. And when that ceasefire thing fell through, it was like on the dot. If you look when that report came out, and then you look at the wick, I mean, it was pretty straightforward. So it's still ranging like we talked about on probably our first episode. We gave it a range between 60, 61 to 70, 71, give or take. And it's just ping pong, and it's just crap. It's just doing its thing. So
I don't think it's going anywhere until midterms. I think it'll just stay ranging. I mean, I'll probably give it a little bigger range, maybe like 60 to 80, but until we do something or like something significantly happens, it's not going anywhere.
It's coming back more.
Yeah.
Look, see?
I feel the same way, and you're right. We are ranging. We did hit. I believe we hit 74 for a second. I believe 73 something. I could be mistaken. Vic Shoots, how are you, sir? Welcome in, man. And yeah, we're on the high end of the range right now. But like Trent said, maybe nothing will happen until midterms. Of course, if there's a semi, black swan event, or if you will, nothing, not big, but just something small that can change things. But what it's showing to me, to be honest with you, it's showing how steady Bitcoin is now, right? It's just so like, even during the tough times, it's,
Oh.
if you'd have told me a war was coming in 2026, and I would have guessed, I would have thought Bitcoin would have crashed even further, because again, the crash from 126 to 60 something happened before the Iran war. So it's
That
holding
was
steady.
that was a tariff crash that brought us down.
Yep.
yeah, and I think that
No, this is from yesterday. I haven't found the charger for my shaver. I have no clue where that went.
from a chart standpoint, or from a standpoint of building support and overall structure within the chart and Bitcoin itself, with stair steps, how charting and building those resistance levels, it's just building new foundational points. And I just think that is 100 times better than just shooting up or shooting down. You just built so much resistance zone. So
Calm
over
down there,
time,
cat.
as you know, with gold, when gold first started, it was very volatile. But as time increased over the years within the charts and the market, it's stabilized.
I look so unpleased.
A lot more. If you go to the early gold charts, it was volatile as all hell, similar to Bitcoin. And so yeah, so I think this is all a positive, great thing. Yeah, of course we want to see the price go up for obvious reasons, but then we don't. So it's just it's really just accepting it for what it is, and understanding that we're just building structural support, which is, I think, overall a good thing.
I don't even feel like it's been all that volatile. Yeah, honestly, it feels pretty stable in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Especially as of late after that quote unquote tariff crash. But when you zoom out, which is sometimes it's hard to do, because we're like podcasters slash YouTubers slash.
I clearly don't know that the show has already started because I'm like doing like 2 sentence answers, and I'm just like, I haven't transitioned out of us bull crapping for like the first 10 minutes.
Whatever. It's difficult to zoom out because we talk about it and look at it and think about it on a daily basis. But when you do zoom out on it and you really look at it from a long term, I'm always trying to look, even saying till 2035 or 2036 is still relatively short term. But to me, the mid to long term, I guess 2035, when I look at it, I say this is just a blip and this is nothing. And I think these prices are going to be
Segment
much,
starts
much
right
different
there.
in that next decade, in the mid 2030s, because the world is just going to look so different, and we're not going to be able to recognize the world. So I just think, again, I said it in my Satoshi Saturday yesterday, that I don't care if it's in the 70s, low 60s, mid 60s, mid 70s. It's just they're giving this shit away to me. You're getting 1,400 units for $1. I mean, again, I think in 10 years it's going to take a lot more dollars to get.
On the new segments, yeah. I that took me a while to get the AI to work with me, and I've been using it for all the segments now. So hopefully I can keep it consistent. Honestly, I need to update. I don't want to stop this, but like I need to update this one right here, the truth of work little outro intro. I need to update that.
1,400 than
Not
$1.
today,
in
son.
my personal opinion, but
The real question is, are we in the bear market or are we just in a dip? That's really.
What about you, know? What about you, Lauren? Are we in a bear market? Or are we just in a dip? Let me know.
Honestly, I just think we're in the bear market right now, and we'll start climbing out in a few years.
That's a good question. What do you think about that, Anthony?
Yeah, I was gonna say this too, so it worked out perfect. I think we're going way lower. I think we'll go back down to the 50s.
I don't think so.
For sure, go back down to the 50s. You know, I try not to do the whole bear bull market thing, but essentially, you know, it does feel like it's going to go back down. And you know, the thing is too is it's like, you know, we do focus on the how many sats you can get for $1, which I think is phenomenal. But when you think back to when it was like in the 30s and
yeah, I'll change the thumbnail after, probably sometime next week when I do the next set of segments. I just like, I do so what I do with these, Lauren, is I chop these up. Come here, get out of the way, dog. I chop these up when I'm on live stream, but you guys don't see me make the thumbnails or do the descriptions. I do that all tomorrow. I do that tomorrow, and I usually don't live stream that part. Even though it honestly takes me longer to do that than actually do this part.
In the 20s, and you got it at 25 or 30 or 31 or 16 or whatever, like it, you know, it was great, but it where we're at now, it didn't really matter. Just like now, we're gonna buy it at 70, we're gonna buy it at 80, we're gonna buy it at 90, we're gonna go back to 70 again, and then when it shoots up to 250 plus whatever, we're gonna look back at that and be like, oh, we were just buying these little.
I bought at 126 and I don't feel bad about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Sailor said, I'm buying the top.
Yeah,
Because
man.
honestly, when they say the top, it's like, what is the top? There is no top. There is no bottom. It's just all relative to the time frame and the time period you're in at that time. But yeah, so Bitcoin's doing what Bitcoin does, obviously. And then, obviously in world news, we're going to switch topics here for Trent, the editor.
And I need to get that out of there.
Yeah, so Bitcoin's doing what Bitcoin does, obviously. And then
there we go, right there. Darn it. Stop. And move. Outro. Done.
Obviously in world news, we're going to switch topics here for Trent, the obviously in world news, we're going to switch topics here for Trent, the editor. We're going to talk about the Strait of Hormuz and the big news of.
I should have made that a lot easier, but it didn't. He didn't give me a second.
About the Strait of Hormuz.
Right.
And the big news of, obviously in world news, we're going to switch topics here for Trent, the editor.
Right there.
We're going to talk about the Strait of Hormuz and the big news, saying what he said. We're going to talk about the Strait of Hormuz and the big news of the day of Trump coming out and saying what he said. And I'd like to watch a news clip of that, if you guys don't mind. This is on Maria. Forget her name, Maria Shariva, whatever her name is, on Fox News.
I thought Jerry was gonna pull out.
She had
like
Trump
a Maria
on today.
video.
And I'd like to look at that, and then we'll break. It's a 34-minute long video. We're not going to watch the whole 34 minutes. And we'll break it up, and we'll see what President Trump had to say about the Strait of Hormuz and what he just said about Iran. Let's take a look at that.
And we begin this Sunday morning with breaking news on the war in Iran. President Trump announcing moments ago a naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz.
Do I need to bring that up?
Is beginning.
Do I need to bring the
Coming up in
volume up
moments,
on
President
this?
Trump will join me in an exclusive interview to give us the very
Yeah, honestly, I'm the same way. Yes, I need to bring it up. I will. I kind of could tell that with there's like the wavelengths, they seem too short, which it's a pain because Jerry needs to turn the video up, so I don't have to like now I have to chop up his voice and then the video, and I have to bring the video up. Pain. But yeah, I do the same thing. I DCA Stalker. About time. I've been waiting for you, Fanny. But like I said, my DCA is the same way. I buy $2.10 on the hour every hour, so I actually don't know what the price is either. Here she is. Yep, here she is. Oh, okay, now I gotta chop this up.
Iran. Let's take a look at that.
Right there, chop. And chop. Now I can click in here. Wait, can I do that? Dang it. Am I going to have to drop the volume into its own tab? Bring that down one. Now it's its own. Okay, let's see what that sounds like.
Iran. Let's take a look at that.
And we begin this Sunday morning with breaking news on the war in Iran. President Trump announcing moments ago a naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz is beginning. Coming up in moments, President Trump will join me in an exclusive interview to give us the very latest on the war on Iran, as high-level talks between the United States and Iran have concluded with no deal. It was the first direct talks between the two countries in a decade, and the highest-level talks between the two since the Islamic Revolution in 1979. The talks beginning on Saturday and lasting 21 hours in Islamabad, Pakistan. Vice President J.D. Vance was in Pakistan leading the U.S. delegation, along with...
That's a good thing for J.D. Vance, by the way. By the way, when I heard a 21 hour meeting, I'm like, was that straight 21 hours? I'm guessing, right?
I think so.
Yeah, they were trying to get that stuff done, man. It's just funny. I was 21.
Right there. Break that up. Come over here. We break that up. Drop it.
Steve Witkoff, as a 79. The talks begin after President Trump agreed to give Iran 2 more weeks to open up the Strait of Hormuz.
How you doing, backpacker? You guys enjoy? Did you have some supper?
Now the president will implement a naval blockade on the strait. Here's Vice President J.D. Vance after the talks in Islamabad this morning.
We've been at it now for 21 hours, and we've had a number of substantive discussions with the Iranians. That's the good news. The bad news is that we have not reached an agreement, and I think that's bad news for Iran much more than it's bad news for the United States of America.
Pause.
Yeah, off camera, me and BTC Backpacker was talking about that. Hey, Grasshopper, how are you, man? And Dean, what's up, brother? Yield curve control will lead to another big print. Yes, I agree with you, sir. All the way from Australia. And Backpacker had something interesting to say about Iran and the nuclear stuff. Backpacker, you want to say what you said earlier?
What was this in regards to again? Repeat that.
Sorry, it was regards to how Trump basically knew what they were going to say about.
Yeah, absolutely. So we all know he plays 4D chess.
Was it busting up laughing about what? Something I said at the end of the stream last night? I guess I don't know what it's about. I guess I'll hear it when I do the editing.
It's nothing surprising. Trump knew, and the administration essentially knew that this was going to be a nothing burger. So I think because Trump and the administration, more so Trump, has been getting so much pushback because,
I'm sure TDS, I'll hear it.
He wanted to try to give an opportunity.
Lauren, true that. Every time someone says something weird in at work, I go pause, and they'd have no clue what that means because they're all old. Hey, stop it, cat. I'm being attacked. Come on.
To say, hey guys, check it out. Here's an offer. Let's try to make this work. Let's see if we can negotiate. Here's what's we're gonna do. This 2-week, ceasefire. Let's do some talks. And I felt like a lot of that was really, he knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. And a lot of it was to almost even appease the media, appease people who maybe were on the fence of thinking like, oh, should we be
Scotty? How you doing?
This? The fact of the matter is we gave them an opportunity.
Yep, you got it.
For us who understand, know that that was never going to happen. I felt the 2 weeks was extremely generous. And then, so now that the cards have been placed on the table, and now that we're in a position now to be like, hey guys, we gave you the opportunity, the Strait of Hormuz, we were just going to oversee, make sure everything's run smooth, make sure ships aren't getting bombed or pirates aren't going on board and all this stuff. We were just going to literally just kind of take a step back and be like, monitor the situation. Now, the negotiate, number one and number two is you can't negotiate with terrorists because these people are terrorists. Okay, I'm not talking about Iran. I'm not talking about the Iranian people. I'm talking the IRGC and all the militias and all the proxy groups. These guys are absolute terrorists. You can't negotiate them. We already know this. But now we're going to go in here, and now the ball's in our court, and we're going to say, hey, this is the way.
Jor has a new show. I don't keep up on tabs of Jor because I try to get my work done about the time he does his show, so I miss it a lot.
Way we're going to play. Now you don't have to like it, but this is the way it's going to be. We given you the opportunity. You chose to jack it off and say the hell with it and want to put the uranium. I mean, it's just crazy the stuff that they put out there, and you've seen that post of the negotiations, the things that they were trying to do. It's just it's absurd. And so, anyways, long story short, we're going in there now. We're taking control of it. We're going to set up shop, and we're going to handle business. Now, how is this going to be overall conducted? Things on the water tend to move a lot slower than they do on land in regards to being able to see all these vessels, to know what's coming through, to know if people are even flying proper flags. We don't know what's going to be on ships. We don't know if there's going to be private sales going on, whether that be Bitcoin, US dollars, or whatever. So there's a lot of variables here. This is the part that gets interesting because with all these variables, this can play out a numerous amount of ways. And not to mention, we know China, potentially them stepping in and giving guns to the regime. Can't prove it. We don't know for a fact, but if they do, that's a whole nother animal. So it's going to be really interesting to see the way this all plays out, but we know that the deadline is tomorrow at 10 a.m. I don't know if it's Eastern, but that's the window. And
did anything ever happen today? Because that would have been 10 a.m. this morning. I worked, so I don't keep track of world news when I'm doing nothing.
And so, I mean, it's going to all kick up again. It's going to get crazy.
Yeah. You got anything to add to that, Trent?
I mean, basically with a blockade, to make it effective, you almost have to board every ship that goes through. It's going to be a slow crawl, but really, with the amount of oil the United States, actually gets through this. Okay, cool backpacker, thanks. That's pretty good that's pretty good. There's Scotty, 300 views. That's better than any of my songs have gotten. Strait of Hormuz, it's only like 2%. So really, we're just jacking the prices up of everybody else's oil. So I mean, the only reason our oil is being so effective right now is Wall Street. They're just jacking up, trying to make they're just trying to make a buck because we have oil. It doesn't bother me because I'm functionally doing things to the video, which not really. Backpacker at the end of the show turns the show back on and rewatches it. Just to see if he messes up or if he needs to improve on something. He is too dedicated. Well, they're just not using it.
Yeah, thanks to Trump and Drill Baby Drill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with everything you guys said. And again, he is playing 4-5D chess.
Paul, yeah, honestly, I do think the 4-year cycle is happening right now. I don't know where we are on it, but it kind of feels that way, don't it?
And when he's negotiating, he's talking to the people, which we're going to get into in this interview with Maria Bartiromo.
Yeah,
he's not
yeah, Packer. Don't tell me secrets. I'll spill the beans in this group.
not just talking to the American people; he's talking to Iran. And again, the IRGC. I think the layers that we're at now, because I think we've gotten rid of 3 layers of leadership now. I think we're on like the 4th layer or something like that. I've lost count. I don't understand why these guys get together in one room, because you do that, they're going to blow you up. You know, I think the more
This
and more of them
segment is
get
gonna be
killed,
so long.
the more it'll be less radical, if you will. They're all radical, and they're all, you know, I can't say what I want to say, but they're religious people that are very.
So you think the bottom's in, Scotty? But like bottom on the local dip or bottom on like the 4-year cycle are 2 big different things. Every time. He loves to. Let me make sure my mic's still going because he loves to bump the mic and then I don't have any volume. It looks like it's working.
Into what they think, and they believe that there's going to be something beyond their life here, and you can't tell them any different. Hold on, I think we got a zap here. I can't send to the show's wallet. Okay, Jenny sent in 1234 sats. Thank you, Jenny, and welcome in, Jenny. Legend.
Yeah, Paul. I mean, it definitely has. It's possible that it could go lower. Yeah, like it just depends on the overall markets. I know that feeling there, Scotty. I do all these segments and they're likely to get 2 to 5, 6 views maybe, and then all of a sudden I'll have one do like 300. This channel makes no sense. It's just YouTube. Some of them pop off, some don't.
Legendary.
Thank you,
And
Jen.
she said, yes. And she says, I can't. Hold on, wait.
All right, I think this is the part I can cut out because it's just us talking about the wallet.
Send to the show's wallet. Okay, Jenny. I can't say what I want to say, but they're religious people that are very into what they think, and they believe that there's going to be something beyond their life here, and you can't tell them any different. Hold on. Like you said, to piggyback off of you, and we're going to get into the video here in a second, that he is negotiating. So when he, okay, thank you so much, Jenny. But yeah, so he's negotiating, flip. He's negotiating really well through them. And I think, like you said, to piggyback off of you, and we're going to get into the video here in a second. Okay, thank you so much, Jenny. But yeah, so he's negotiating, flip. He's negotiating really well through them. And I think, like you said, to piggyback off of you, and we're going to get into the video here in a second, that he is negotiating. So when he did the first part of it, there's a bunch of parts of it, but let's go back a few days ago when he said, I'm going to blow up the whole thing and I'm going to kill everybody. Obviously, he wasn't really going to do that. Obviously, but of course the liberals and the lefties went crazy. Oh, he's going to commit a genocide and blah blah blah. Then when he turned around and did,
Scotty, they're doing you dirty. I typed in the shaft in the YouTube algorithm or the search bar. It doesn't even show up. It's baloney. I know how to make it work. We'll go at 29 BTC. Am I crazy? Oh, BTC beats. There you are. How am I not subbed to you on this channel? There you are. The Shaft. All right, I put it on my watch later list so I don't so I can listen to it. I have not listened to that one yet.
Didn't do it. Then they said, "Oh, well, look, he
Pause.
changed his mind. He's a pussy and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Well, you're mad because he didn't do the genocide, or what? Do you, like these people again?" I'm gonna say this. We love you too, Flipper. Thank you. It was just spinning and spinning. Oh, okay, Jenny. Thank you. Sometimes Walter Satoshi does that. But when you're right now, the Democrat Party is stuck between a rock and a hard place because they're they don't stand for anything and they're just completely
God,
against
this
Trump.
segment is so
And I'm not saying
long.
everything Trump does is complete common sense and complete greatness and stuff like that. But when he does do something common sense wise and it is clearly and obviously and objectively good for the country, they're against it because it's Trump. And it's like, bro, he ended the war in against Hamas. He ended that. He's doing all these things, and you're just against it because it's Trump, not because it's a bad thing. And when you put yourself in those kind of positions, it's just really, really
48K
bad.
would be
All right, so we'll get some
insane.
more commentary
People
after we watch a little bit
be
more of this video.
freaking out.
Joining me now live on the telephone with the very latest is the nation's 45th and 47th President of the United States, President Donald J. Trump. Mr. President, thank you so much for being with me this morning. I know that your time is limited, and we appreciate you making the time to explain all of this to our audience. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Maria.
Mr. President, can you explain to
Thank
us
you
what
very
is
much.
going on right now with the blockade in the Strait of Hormuz?
Well, we're going to be blockading. It'll take a little while, but it'll be effective pretty soon. And we had meetings yesterday. They, as you said, lasted 21 hours. That was a long meeting. We had some very, very good representatives, as you know, JD and Steve and Jared. So we were well represented. But plus $1 billion, you say, well, I'd prefer not getting whacked by a mine, losing my ship, or damaging it badly, at least.
Yeah, and that's all they have because, like he said, the Navy's gone, the Air Force is gone. According to Trump and Secretary of War and Fox News and people on the right. So I'm going to
Fox
say that with a
News.
caveat. But if all that's true, what do they have left? They have only, again, in their bag because they don't have the cards, like President Trump said, is to
Can't
strangle
believe
the
you used
world
that line again.
economically.
You don't
So you're
have
trying
the
to
cards.
strangle America economically, but you're trying to you're also strangling the whole world economically with this bottleneck in the Strait of Hormuz, and you're causing a big turnout of people going against you.
My philosophy there, Lauren, is if you got the money, spend it. If you don't have the money, it's not gonna hurt you to hold on to it. So I don't try to time the best price. That's why you got your DCA going, and then you just have your fun money or your smash buys. I just every so often I get $1,000 or $2,000, and I'll just shove it. Pause.
You because again, like the Bitcoin technician said eloquently, we don't need that. We only got a certain
I don't
percentage
say
of
anything
our
elegantly.
oil coming from there. We frack our own oil. We don't need that. Most of it comes from our NATO allies and people over there. So when you're putting a chokehold, now again, to be fair, they are letting a lot of the oil, China's oil and a few other countries' oil come through, but a lot of people in NATO is not getting it through. So when that's all you have is when you don't have any more land to air missiles, not anymore, but a lot of them, and you don't have a Navy or a Air Force, that's the only thing you have is trying to choke out everything, the world economically, and that's just not going to work long term.
And so that's a little
Smash
bit of
hard.
things that they can do. That military
Yeah, that
might
sounds
and
like me.
military power don't do it, but it's extortion, and they're extorting the world. We don't get our oil from there. We have so much. And one thing you said, and I don't know if anybody heard it well, but we have boats pouring up to the United States. They'll be filling them up, and they'll be leaving, and they're going to be packed with the best oil you can get, light, sweet, crude. They're going to have the best oil that
Maybe
you
I
can
need
get.
to split this up.
So that's interesting, and it's a ship or damaging it badly, at least.
Yeah, and that's all they have because, like he said, the Navy's gone. Caveat, but if all that's true, what do they have left? They have only, again, in their bag because they don't have the cards, like President Trump said, is to strangle the world economically. So you're trying to strangle America economically, but you're also strangling the whole world economically with this bottleneck in the Strait of Hormuz, and you're causing a big uh, turnout of people going against you because, again, like the Bitcoin technician said eloquently,
Me.
we don't need that. We only got a certain percentage of our oil coming from there. We frack our own oil.
Right there.
We don't need that. Most of it comes from our NATO allies and people over there. So when
Yes,
you're
sir, Paul.
putting a chokehold, now again,
Time
they
in
are
the
letting,
market,
to be
not
fair, they are
timing the
letting a lot of
market.
oil, China's oil and a few other countries' oil come through, but a lot of people in NATO's not getting it through. So when that's all you have is when you don't have any
Lord,
more land.
If I didn't do that, look how long this segment is. Like, where does it even start? Yeah, it starts from here. That was we're at the 25-minute mark.
Military might and military power don't do it, but it's
Oh
extortion.
no, we
And
weren't.
they're extorting the
'Cause
world.
this
We
is-
don't get our oil. We have so
We
much.
don't need
We
that.
have, and one thing you said is, I don't know if anybody heard it well, but we have boats pouring up to the United States. They'll be filling them up, and
19-minute
they'll be
mark.
leaving, and they're going to
Still a
be
long
packed with
segment.
the best oil you can get, light, sweet, crude. They're going to have the best oil that you can get. But so that's interesting, and it's great because we have a lot of oil. We don't get any. I mean, literally last year it was 1%. We did that as a favor. We don't need the
We
Strait.
did it as a
But other
favor.
countries do. And I will tell you, while we're on the subject, we're very disappointed with NATO. We're very, very disappointed that they didn't come. Now they want to come and they want to help with the Strait, and it won't take long to clean it out. So we're going to clean out the Strait, and they'll be able to use the Strait in not too long a distance.
You think 20 minutes is too long? It's possible. Maybe I'll go back through it and see if I can break it up one more time. You're probably right. It's probably too long. Maybe even right here.
America.
Yeah, off camera, me and BTC Backpacker was talking about that. Hey, Grasshopper, how are you, man? And Dean, what's up, brother? Yield curve control will lead to another big. They were gonna say about
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. So
After Backpacker's rant.
to say, hey guys, check it out. Part of it was to almost even appease the media, appease people who maybe were on the fence of thinking like, oh, should we be in there? Should we be
Oh yeah,
doing
no,
this?
I definitely did the right thing.
The fact of the matter is we've gave them an opportunity. I felt the 2 weeks was extremely generous. Proxy groups, you chose to jack it off and say the hell with it and want to put these.
Thanks for stopping in, Paul. Have a good night.
I mean, it's just crazy the stuff that they put out there, and you've seen that post of the negotiation in regards to being able to see with potentially them stepping in and giving guns to the regime. It's gonna all kick up again. It's gonna get crazy.
yeah. You got anything to add to that, Trent?
I mean, basically with the jacking up trend.
Okay, thank you. They don't stand for anything, and
To mine, we'll drop one.
yeah. But if all
Yeah,
that's true,
that's
what do
good
they
enough.
have left? They have only.
Your friend is all or not.
Yeah, that's what we're just talking about. They were letting ships from China go through.
China.
That's Trump, man. Trump is a bad man for doing this. This right here is basically saying, hey, China, what you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Either
They ain't doing
you're gonna
shit.
come mess with us and attack us, or you're gonna tell Iran, to back up. What do you guys think about this, man?
He did say flat ass, didn't he? I gotta bleep it. You can't say ass on YouTube. Just kidding.
Man, the all or nothing situation.
It's a leverage play. I mean, you play ball or you don't play at all. We control the ball.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Real quick, guys, we got some zaps. Okay, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we know who that's from.
Oh, it did go through, Jenny.
You play ball or you don't play at all. We control the ball.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A lot of moving parts here. helps us out, and so it doesn't go unnoticed.
Lauren, you can't say anything on YouTube. It doesn't matter. These things get 2 views. I'll have more views editing this than half these segments get.
I do not know who that's from.
It was me testing.
Okay. I appreciate
BTC,
it.
Satman, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Satman.
And then we also got a 12345. Wow.
Nico, Jenny, thank you.
Good old Jenny.
Yes, absolutely.
Jenny from the block.
So we really appreciate that, guys. That means a lot. It definitely helps us out, and so it doesn't go unnoticed. Yeah, this is a power move, 100%.
Hold on.
Like I
wasn't
said
ready.
when I was speaking, so it doesn't go unnoticed. So it doesn't go unnoticed. Yeah, this is a power move, 100%. Like I said when I was speaking earlier, was that there's a lot of variables here. There's a lot of moving parts here. I mean, there's so as far as that goes, I'm just, how sustainable is it is really the question. It's gonna take a lot of military strength to do this. And it's not that we can't do it. It's how long can you sustain doing it? I almost feel like this is gonna put another country or other countries in a position to need to kind of throw, step in the ring, because it's gonna rattle some feathers.
And as an alternative, they can buy American oil.
Exactly, and that's a business move right there, 100%. And he set all this up with the fracking and us being sustainable and trying to be energy efficient and all that. I mean, he doesn't just do that for no reason. It's not like it's like something we do because it's fun or we do because it irritates the left. It's it's for reasons just like this.
During Biden, this would have crippled us.
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
Even Obama.
Yeah, because like you said, we weren't fracking, and also Trump has mentioned that too when he was talking about all the oil stuff. He said, "Hey, buy it from us." But what's the island called again over there at the Strait of Hormuz? Is it Karg Island?
Karg, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the play. I think he's gonna shut everything down, and I think he's gonna go and work in there, and because again, logistically, it's going to be very tough to sit there and obviously do the all in or all out or no one in, no one out or whatever. You can't sustain that clearly. So that's just a short term thing. I think he's going to go in there to funnel everybody
we could sustain it longer than
that we want in and we want out. And I think this is also to teach NATO. Yep. All right, let's see what Trump says. And hello, somebody had a good question. What's up, Cool Kev? He said, Jerry, if the crypto bill gets shot down, I heard it won't go back to Congress for 2 years. Is this true? I'm not sure. Maybe you can look that up in the background, guys, if you want.
Which one is he referring to? There's so many.
There's a few. Are you talking about the Lummis bill?
Hi from Buenos Aires, Argentina. How are you? Good to see you, man. I think Satman is short for Batman. I think so, too. Stack and Richie, what's up, bro? Good morning, Jerry, BTC backbacker, the Bitcoin technician and all. Good to see you. Good to see you, too, brother. How are you, man? Very good to see you. And good to see you, too, Scotty. Welcome in. Don't forget to smash the like. How about to subscribe, Jenny? You ever going to do that? Japanese passes budgets. I'm not sure. Maybe you can look that up in the background, guys, if you want.
Which one is he referring to? There's so many.
There's a few. Are you talking about the Lummis bill?
You're not sure. Well, cool, Kev. If you got a question about something, you got to know what the bill is, brother. The Bitcoin technician and all. Good to see you. Good to see you too, brother. How are you, man? Very good to see you. And good to see you, Scotty. Welcome in. Don't forget to smash the like. Welcome in. Don't forget to smash the like. How about to subscribe, Jenny? You ever going to do that? Japanese passes budget's new record, 122 trillion yen. Wow.
That's a lot of yen.
That's the budget for Japan, huh? Hi, guys. Hey, Flipper. You're not sure. Well, cool, Kev. If you got a question about something, you got to know what the bill is, brother.
Oh, come on. No, I didn't. Don't be like me, guys. Don't delete the whole freaking video.
Know what the bill is, brother. Let's continue.
Nothing, and that'll be that won't be in too long a distance. No, we're just bringing the ships up. We got a lot of ships aid. We're not going to let Iran make money on selling oil to people that they like and not people that they don't like, or they want to have nuclear weapons. It's not going to happen.
And this is a key point, Mr. President.
Okay, before we go on to that,
got your attention because I yelled at the dang video. Yeah. So honestly, if Control Z didn't bring that back, I might have rage quit the whole thing. I've been like, I'm done. We're waiting for Jerry tonight.
Just say this, because I said this in my video probably about 8 to 10 days ago when I went off on Trump and talked about his message.
Hey, come on, Cat. Don't lay on the keyboard.
Just say this, because I said this in my video probably about 8 to 10 days ago when I went off on Trump and talked about his messaging.
I clicked the right thing. It just decided to take it all.
I'm not saying every single word he just said isn't true. I don't know if it's true or not.
Backpacker, I don't take criticisms from someone who edits on their phone. Just kidding.
Just say this, because I said this in my video probably about 8 to 10 days ago when I went off on Trump and talked about his messaging and all this other stuff. I'm not saying every single word he just said isn't true. I don't know if it's true or not. First thing they're going to say is, well, if all that stuff is gone, then what's the problem? Why can't we get through the strait? Right? If you have minesweepers, if all the military is gone, like you said,
look.
you eradicated Iran, all this, why is my gas prices high? I wish they had like a, it doesn't have to be as high as Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War, but they need to have somebody coming out, because Trump is not going to do it. He's just going to say, everything's great, everything's great. They need to have somebody to come out and explain, not in complete and utter crazy high-level details, but just tell it in a nice, simple way of, hey, this is what happened. This is why this is going on.
Everything can be a song
because
eventually.
The more people are informed and know, because again, when you're telling everybody everything is
all right. I can't stand with most of these politicians, and I'll say it even about Trump too, to a point, is that, you know, it's like regular people don't have conversations like that. Like, just talk like a regular, like, hey guys, so here's what's going on. You know, just lay it out nice and simple. You know, they just get overly technical. So no, I agree with you 100%. You know, because everything's great.
Oh yeah, still was a rookie mistake. He's not wrong.
Prices are up, inflation, shrinkflation, whatever, any other inflation, another tax we probably don't know about from somewhere, you know, so it's hard to say like, okay, you're saying it is. No, you're not wrong, but how do you correct that? How?
I really didn't think we talked about politics this long. I really thought we had a really balanced show yesterday, and apparently I was just delusional.
How do you fix that? I mean, it's a communication, but who? Well, I guess the question I have for you is, who do you think in the administration would be the best person to relay these messages to something where
he needs one. Honestly, he needs someone to take the phone away from him sometimes, because I can't keep up.
You know, society or the American people would trust.
I have an answer. It's Admiral Brad Cooper. That's his job. He's the top admiral over the whole Iran conflict. If he says it, it happened. That's who you check in on.
I was literally Googling that guy's name as Backpackers talking. Like,
real quick, guys. Sorry. So we got just trying to catch up here. Guys. Sorry. So yeah. I like him.
Right there. So do I.
Me too.
Real quick, guys. Sorry. So we got just trying to catch up here. We got a zap that came in for 67,890 sats. It does not say who it's from.
67,000.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, did we ever figure out? No, that was from Richie. Yeah, it was from Richie.
890. Wow.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much. I got a funny feeling I know who that was. Sounds like a St. Brosy to me.
Oh.
Or AKA Gray Motion. Sorry, Gray Motion. I mean, St. Brosy.
Gray went off on that comment last night.
Stack and Rich also. Okay. BTC Beat says also Japan changed the classifying Bitcoin as a financial asset instead of a payment method. Wow. Strike doesn't let us send messages to Wallet of Satoshi. Is that true?
I think he comments a little further here, Lauren, and I'm pretty sure he admits it right there.
I don't know.
In just a couple
I've
seconds.
had zaps come in. I don't know where they're sending them from, but I am able to receive messages via Wallet of Satoshi. However,
side note, if you guys want to send to the Wallet of Satoshi and leave a message, we figured out you can't use the QR code. You have to like type it in. Then because if you use at least this is from Strike. If you do it from Strike and you take a picture of the QR code, it bypasses the message screen. But if you type it into an address, you type in the address, it lets you do the message right below it.
However, I don't know from the sender who they're sending from. I don't know.
Okay. He is a boss on the world stage, not with then lasers. I don't think so, Stack, and I think you can send messages.
I'm testing.
Came in for 67,800.
Checked. Any act or any bill that does not pass Congress can be instantly voted on again. I'm testing it right now.
The Clarity Act bill only has 30% chance of passing. If this doesn't pass, I heard it doesn't go back to Congress for 2 years. Okay, the Clarity Act.
I double checked. Any act or any bill that does not pass Congress can be instantly voted on again. It doesn't get kicked back, but they have a schedule. So if it doesn't get back on the schedule for almost 2 years, that is possible.
Yes. I agree, Jerry, but there's a reason they aren't transparent. They tell us what they want us to hear. I completely agree. The problem is, again, people do think short term and they'll forget about this in 3 or 4 months. But again, we cannot be talking about this shit entering May or June, especially when it comes to the midterms. Facts, bro. Spin it. No spins on this one, man.
And for those people out there who have not been following
in Kuwait.
And this is the key point that I was getting to, and the reason that you feel they cannot have a nuclear weapon because they will use it.
No one knows.
And that's what I wanted you to explain.
I just assumed it was Richie.
He says, Stack and Rich said, from Moon it works, from Strike it didn't let me add a message. Which one was yours? Which one was yours, Stacking?
So when I try to do it with the QR code, it bypasses the message part. That's what's happening. But I wonder if you try from the banner, if it would let you do it.
Yeah, just like typing it in. Let's try that. Let's see.
It does.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
because it does that sometimes. It does that.
Yeah, it jumps the window before it is where you add the message.
Yes.
You know what I love about this? Is like this is so like dial-up issue.
Dial-up.
Or one day, hopefully, all these are gonna just be like they're all just gonna like work together.
Easy, yeah.
All right, so dial-up doesn't work.
All right, so we get the point on that. We're not going to listen.
I would like to point out, Backpacker, our last dial-up customer was just disconnected last year. So I'm just saying, there was dial-up in 2025.
Listen to his whole interview because he's just going to tell us how great everything is and he's the best. But it is good to have a strong leader. We have some adults back in the room. And it's so funny. It's like these a lot of these people on the other side of the aisle, I can add a message. Okay, good. Is when we had the shit show we had the last.
Honestly, I think it was something. I don't think it was a customer. I think it was like a some of these old businesses still have legacy equipment I remember I did a one in Sioux Falls, and they had like this legacy modem. They needed this modem to work, and it only would work on a dial-up. So we sold them a telephone. Yeah, I know, Fanny. I'm going to switch the AI video picture next time. This time I don't want to go through it today. Oh, are you referring to my... What are you getting at, Fanny? What are you getting at?
4 years from 2021 to 2025, there was nothing said. You know, when the gas prices were really, really high, inflation was really high, the border was wide open.
I don't know
We
where
had no
we're
law
going
and
with this
order. We
topic.
just had a washing machine of money over there to Ukraine. Nobody said a word. And now we have, and I'm going to get your thoughts on this. Now we have lefties, Democrats saying that, because it's tax season, they're not going to pay taxes because
so
they don't
funny.
like.
Okay. And they are bullying me. I don't like those guys. They're mean. I'm gonna put extra gray hair in their beards so they feel worse.
Because he's just going to tell us how great everything is and he's the best. But it is good to have a strong leader. We have some adults
Is
back
it
in the
Fanny?
room.
Did you take my razor charger?
And it's so funny. It's like these a lot of these people on the other side of the aisle. I can add a message. Okay, good. Is when we had the shit show we had the last 4 years from 2021 to 2025. There was nothing said.
Here.
When the so funny. It's like these a lot of these people on the other side of the aisle. I can add a message. Okay, good.
And extra wrinkles
Is
yeah,
when
exactly.
we had the shit show we had the last 4 years.
Maybe a
from
walker?
2021 to 2025. There was nothing said. When the gas prices were really, really high, inflation was really high, the border was wide open.
Because that's what it seems like. I mean, I get the whole concept of not wanting to take a stand and not pay taxes and kind of like revolt and stuff like that.
That
I
is
get
a stalker thing.
They're not doing it for like a reason just because they don't want to pay taxes. That's your right.
All I want to do is not pay taxes.
But didn't they get bent out of shape when people said they wouldn't tax the vax? Yeah, exactly. Take the vax. Exactly.
Well, Fanny, I'm gonna let you on a secret. They're fake. They're not real. So I don't have teeth for you to steal.
It's true.
They're all for taxes. How do you think they get free shit? Because people that actually work and contribute to society put the money into the taxes, and then all the people that aren't doing shit get it.
Yeah, it's the Mondami effect. I mean, look at the way that's panning out. It's working fantastic. I love that whole New York scene. I think it's phenomenal. I love it. It's literally like
backpacker
it's a
just
sitcom.
takes joy in
when you see the way
New
everything's
Yorkers'
panning out
pain.
over there with the free buses and free childcare and free whatever.
And
I love it.
Nothing happened.
It's great.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody about inflation. I said, "Do you understand inflation? And do you know what inflation is?" And they didn't. And I said, "Well, I have a little reminder of why inflation is bad. And let's just say Kamala Harris didn't explain it very well. And this is just a reminder of why we big inflation is, and they didn't.
Hold on.
What else?
Just say Kamala Harris.
Where does he find this at? Can I make this bigger? How do I make this bigger, guys? Can I do this? No. I didn't do it. How do I make it? How do I drag it up? I want to make it bigger. I don't know how it works. We'll just go back to this. Pulled it from somebody's Twitter. Okay. Or Primal.
Just say Kamala Harris didn't explain it very well. And this is just a reminder of why we Bitcoin, guys.
What else are you going to do to fix this?
They're so perfect because they were made by a dentist. But no, I lost all my teeth from God dang it. Anonymous, stop pausing me. But no, yeah, I lost them because of medical reasons.
This problem with inflation. All right, thank you. Well, let's start with this.
prices have gone up.
Yep. Ordered salad.
And
hope you like the
families
words.
and individuals
Pause.
are dealing with the realities of that bread costs more, that gas costs more.
I can't.
You have to understand what that means. That's
What-
about the cost of living going up.
Oh man.
That's about
Did you
having
guys
to
know this?
stress and stretch limited resources. That's about a source of stress for families that is not only economic, but is on a daily level, something that is a heavy weight to carry. So it is something that we take very seriously, very seriously. And we know from the history of this issue in the United States that when you see these prices go up,
Yeah.
it
That's
has a
eventually I
direct
did that,
impact on quality
Fanny. I had a partial
for
too,
all people in our
but the metal
So it's
in
a
my
big issue,
teeth
and we take it
or
seriously.
the metal in my mouth rotted the rest of them. So I just went full. I have full plate on the top, full plate on the bottom.
And it is a priority, therefore. What else?
Wow.
This was on the campaign trail, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure I remember seeing this video almost a year ago.
I
Come
could,
on,
it was
cat.
longer than that. I mean, that was
Okay, a couple years ago.
can't say it better than that, guys. What do you think about that? Excellent.
I don't know why Jerry is so hard on her. I mean, she didn't say anything wrong. She did great.
No shit, Kamala.
Again, I'm not trying to get all political with you guys. I know I get accused
Yeah, once
of
you
that.
put the metal
But
in
can
your
you
mouth,
imagine that
instantly
woman
rocks
doing what Trump
everything.
is doing right now?
I don't
No,
think
but
she
listen-
circuits as much as I do.
We just talked about transparency right there. That's definitely not transparent. That's something that should be anybody in Congress should be able to answer that question,
Well, she wasn't in Congress, so
or whoever. You know, it's just
I mean, you talking about a woman that overachieved in her life. This woman was the vice president of the United States of America. That woman we just watched, right?
in defense, wasn't her claim to fame was dating a talk show host in like the 90s. So, did we expect more? She did great.
no shit, Kamala.
Again,
shoot it
I'm
back
not
all the way
trying to
back
get all
up.
political with you guys. I
No
know I
shit,
get
Kamala.
accused of that. But can you imagine president of the United States of America? That woman we just Kamala Harris just said, a lot of people think that is inflation. Now we got billionaire Ricardo Solanas.
Oh, okay, great.
He's a big,
Look,
big,
it gives
big
me
coiner.
so many things to edit at the end, but like the first segment's 30 minutes long.
And he talks about fiat being a fraud. Just watched right there, and she was a couple of million votes away from being the president of the United States. Okay,
Lauren, you better watch your mouth. She could win, and we could have a AOC presidency. Not funny.
Cool Kev says no such thing as inflation, as dollar depreciation. Exactly, sir.
That's the answer.
Exactly. And a lot of people, that what Kamala Harris just said, a lot of people think that is inflation. Now we got billionaire Ricardo Solanas. He's a big, big Bitcoiner.
Dang it.
And he talks about fiat being a fraud. Exactly. And a lot of people, will think that is inflation. Now we got billionaire Ricardo Solanas.
Stop. Slap that back here.
And for most people, they have never been educated, and they don't realize that they're in this trap, in this rat race,
Rat in the cage.
where they will never be free, and they will be forever slaves to the big government. So some people are fine being slaves; they don't mind it, unfortunately. But I would like to say that most of us don't like it. We like to be free in control of our own decisions. And the sooner we get illustrated by Bitcoin, the better. That's why I just wrote that book. I have a bank. There's nothing new
I
under
have
the
a
sun.
bank. I don't care. So, I don't want to know. I like his message, but
Politics, but also like the mindset and the ideology we have to keep as people. So as much as the stuff that we're talking about, it does matter because Bitcoin is political. Okay. Bitcoin is political. But it's also just important for us to we have to be grounded within ourselves, right? And man, we're just like, yeah, boom, talking points, and we're just going crazy. And these people are looking at us like we have 3 heads. So, I'll speak for myself, learning how to keep it elementary, learning how to keep it.
Again,
Backpacker brought it today, and I phoned it in.
I'm out of town and I'm with my family, and it's hard to not only pull back, but also remember where everyone is in their learning journey, because they're at 0 and we're at like out of 100 and we're at like 35 and they're at 0. And I played the Kamala Harris video obviously to be funny, but a lot of people will talk about inflation that way. They'll word salad and have no idea what it is. The prices are going up. It's important. Blah, 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 all that stuff, right? But like Trent said with the billionaire guy, he's obviously we can't really relate to him because he is in the banking and stuff like that. But Stack and Richie said something pretty fair. He said, to be fair, he wasn't always a billionaire though.
That's true.
That's fair. Again, to be honest with you, I don't know a lot about him. All I know is through Bitcoin. I've always seen him doing interviews through Bitcoin. I don't know a lot about him.
Wait, did Jerry only stream for 20 minutes?
To me, the last time I heard
the whole
before this one is he's
stream?
thinking about putting all of his money into Bitcoin. And if he is a
All right,
big
thanks,
banker
Scotty. Have
like
a good
that,
one.
like he said, and he's got these 22 million customers, maybe he should think about making a Bitcoin bank or something. Who knows if he'll do that or not? But everything he said, I agree with him. He said fiat is basically poison and it's messing us up, and people don't understand money. And it's funny that Robert Breedlove was giving him that interview because he has a podcast called "What Is Money," and people don't know what money
Scotty,
is. I went back to the beginning with my sister-in-law a couple days ago, and I sat with her and I asked her that question: "What is money?" And she says, "Oh, it's
tabbed to the end and
basically
he's
cash."
talking
Long
on
story short,
the
and I
debt
said,
clock.
"Well,
So it's over."
I talked about bartering and understanding that. And then I talked about gold and silver and, walked her through the history.
In defense,
and
he's
the
on
4 or 5 steps of
visiting
money. And then she's
family
like,
or
wow, that's
something.
cool. But when you have a thing outside of this system in Bitcoin, it takes you down such a crazy different rabbit hole. It really does. And we just have to remember, just because we're not at the top level in Bitcoin as far as like educators and all that, no matter what level you're at today, you're much, much, much higher than everybody else. All right, guys, we've gone an hour. We really appreciate you guys coming in and checking out the Truth.
Jerry's very generous on that hour. I think we bullshitted for about 20 minutes. Have a good one, Scotty.
Truth or Work podcast. We really, really appreciate you guys. We'll see you next Sunday. And next Sunday will be the final Truth or Work podcast before the Bitcoin conference that Trent will be front and center at. So thank you guys so much for coming in and joining us. BTC Backpacker, Bitcoin Technician, do you have any last words for the audience?
I doubt it's that, Lauren. He usually doesn't even care about that part. Yeah. That's what I figured was happening.
You guys know how I like to do it. Do Bitcoin things, be a Bitcoiner, be a good person, stay humble. Not only
we'll see you next Sunday, and next Sunday will be the final Truth or Work podcast before the Bitcoin conference that Trent will be front and center at. So
you guys know how I like to do it.
Yeah, blame
do
me.
Do Bitcoin things,
I'm
be a Bitcoiner, be a good person,
Lauren.
Stay humble.
Don't
Not
you know
only in
this?
Bitcoin, to yourself and to your loved ones. Always strive to be the best version of you. Be an educator. Put out content.
6 Eastern?
Central.
6 Central, which is 5 Eastern? No, 7 Eastern.
7
Jerry struggles with time zones.
Eastern.
Yeah, okay. 7 Eastern, and then I will be 7 Eastern. I thought it was 2 hours before mine.
Sorry, bud.
Oh, you coming in a little later?
No, that's my early time.
Is it? Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for the kind words. Stack and Reach said these are only an hour. Love it. Thanks, y'all. Later, everyone. No doubt. I'm your stalker. I'll be there. No doubt, Fanny. Fanny
Fanny.
loves Trent, and Trent does a really good job with the editing on his channel. He actually does it on his channel,
I do
so make sure
terrible
you
editing.
subscribe to the Bitcoin
Terrible
Technician
editing.
and also subscribe to Anthony, who is AKA the BTC Backpacker. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. And again, we don't have any sponsors, so this QR code that's covered.
Hi, side note, if anybody does want to sponsor us, I take cash or Bitcoin or Caspa. Send it. Truth to my word.
Covering the top of my head, and right down below Trent, that is our Wallet of Satoshi address, and that is our Truth of Work podcast strategic Bitcoin reserve. And
I
the
thought
best
you'd
way
like
to
that
show
there,
love
Lauren.
and support is through
I don't
Zaps
actually
that way.
own Caspa.
We appreciate it. I know we're a
but
young
it's
channel.
funny.
We're just growing, but we're going to be here for you every single Sunday, every single week. Jason says, bricked up front row.
Honestly, Fanny, if you want to send me poop coin, I take poop coin.
At the conference. That's right, brother. Thanks, guys. No doubt. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much.
All right. Good to hear that part. Now let's fix all this junk. Da, 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 da. I'll take anything I can sell for Bitcoin. I don't care what it is. What the heck was that? That was not what... Oh, it's still playing. Cass was the best. What is happening? Weird. Well, should we try to fix this? I don't even know how to fix this. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? What political rant? We don't political rant on this podcast. Never. Let's see. Let's pull up Canva. Let's have some. Since I have no time limit now. Come on, Canva. Let's go. Dude, what the heck? You guys are killing my internet. Alright. Let's see if we can make this work. Oh my god. Too big. How are we gonna fit? That's better. How are we gonna fit? How am I gonna do this? So it's in Vegas. Earthwork podcast. I have this somewhere, don't I? Right? I use this for the Jerry's. Yeah. Backpacker hates talking about politics. Just hates it. Hates it so much. What one do we want to use? That's not gonna work. That's a bad prompt. Bad prompt, guys. Alright, do I have chat somewhere here? That's not what we want. This one? This one? This one? This one? Storming out. That's not what I wanted. Let's see if this works, but it doesn't. Ooh, GPT's got a new little animation. Sketching it out. This isn't gonna work, I guarantee you. Finding the right vibe. Look at it, guys. It literally just gave me the same picture. Where are the people out of the... It's literally the same picture. I hate chat. I hate AI sometimes. Oh, looks like everybody's gone. I start working on thumbnails and everybody leaves. Wow, dude, it did it! And this is gonna be the wrong size. So we go to, I made this myself, upscaler. Thumbnail upscaler. Literally made I made the code for this. Because ChatGPT doesn't do it right. And we put it in 1080p. Wait, that don't look right either. Oh, great. Can I get them both on there? Come on. Nope, cannot. Yeah. I have the picture I want to put on there, but here's the issue with ChatGPT. If you look up, how am I gonna do this? You look, guys, you can see my screen, right? Live. Yeah. So if I put my here, 1536 by 1024 is the aspect ratio it gives me, and it's a 3.2 aspect ratio, which is not what we want. So now that doesn't, since the writing is too low, it won't upscale into 1080p. So I have to go here. Yeah. And then raise the time text at the bottom up 20% and see if we can get it to work. AI, man. I don't know how ChatGPT is supposed to be the OG, the best image. No, I want to say image generating, but like the best AI, and it can't even do 1080p or 720p thumbnails. It's upsetting. Where's my upscaler? Oh, that's not what I want. How do I do this again? Get out of the way. Yeah, change. Oh yeah, thumbnails are such a pain in the butt. Now look, this text is too small. Yeah, this text is too small. I'll let you, Laura, if you want to stick around like 2 more seconds, I'll show you how I do the simple thumbnails. Look at the top. Did the top change? Yeah, the top's not quite as good. But I'm okay with it. What are you talking about, backpacker? You guys confuse me so much. So many accounts. That's better. Now, just adjust it a little bit here. Nope, too much. Nope. Nope, come on. I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll go with it. Upscale. Yeah, now that makes way more sense now that I know you're Fanny. Okay, so now that is that. We go back to Canva. Right now, we go to positions. This is the background. We will delete the background. Grab the file. Oh, I don't need this anymore either. I don't need that. Nope. Backpacker. We drag that into Canva. We make this my background. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I was trying to cheat. I was trying to cheat by making the text into the background. It's not gonna work. Looks stupid. Okay. Okay. It's not gonna like this prompt because I'm trying to make it do two things at once. No one's blaming you, man. I get it. Or Fanny. No one cares. I just like how Backpacker, does he purposely just hit the caps lock on his phone? Just double tap that shift button? Adding the final touches. This is not going to do what I want it to do. Ugh. Dude, it's so dumb. Notice, look at it, guys. It did what I said, but the problem is it's one file now. So now I can't separate the two. And it changed the color on some of it. He hacked his phone. It's exactly what I wanted it to do, but oh, look at me. Test. I found it. I found my caps lock button. Oh, Lauren, you don't even understand how many times I've fought image generating. Like, look, it's not gonna do it. It's already, I already can tell you, because it's only generating one segment. This is why I stopped using ChatGPT. It's not very good. But I don't like Gemini either because it leaves a watermark. It annoys me. Chat EVT. That's great. Well, it gave me what I wanted, except it has little flamey shit in it. Okay, so positions. Crap. I'm gonna keep these guys, these handsome men. We're gonna pull this out. Make it big. Nope, don't like that. I don't like that either, though. That picture is taken directly off one of your videos. You can't even yell at me. It's taken right off your video. Actually, all of them have been taken off a video. It's actually working better than I thought it would. Usually doesn't listen this well. It is so funny. Chat EVT. One last week. ChatGPT. Like, dude, how hard is it to not put the red shit in? Like, come on, dude. I do. This is not how you do. This isn't how you do it. So if you're gonna use ChatGPT, you make the whole, you make the whole thumbnail at the same time. Then you don't have to like adjust it and stuff. Maybe I have a couple. Let's see. Do I have any old chats that won't dox me? These guys? See? I just described it. Like, I told them to, look, take this picture and put it on a PC screen, and you just tell it what to do. Look, see, but look, if you look here, this is what it gave me at first. Like, no, look, that's Jerry, some old white man in the center. Like, what? Dude, I know, this thing is just, it was hard to work with. So that's why I stopped doing it this way. Wait, this isn't even the right one either. Where's my last one I was at? See? Like, this is all I used to try to do. I couldn't get it crap to work. Oh, there's the one I sent to Jerry. This is the one I want to use. So, what channel was I making these in then? That's not what I want. Guys, I literally lost it. I don't remember what I was in. It wasn't in this. Look, try to fake me out. You get just a white background, it's fake. Yeah, I accidentally found the text I wanted, yes. But now I can't figure out where I was working in. Like, is it in here? Nope, not that one. It's not that one. Look at it. Check this one out. This one's terrible. I was trying to get the Michael Saylor stuff to work. Is it in this one? Yeah, dude. I lost it. This is terrible. Actually, I don't know if I like this one better. I actually think I like the other one better. Not quite the same. You would think so, but it's not. This is the upscaler. Like, I could pull this and make it do it again, which is probably the easiest way to do it. Probably shouldn't scroll through all that. Dude, I got distracted. Like, yeah, this will work. This'll work. Now, issue is I have to not do that. Oh, don't do that. Change this. Grab that. Open. 1080p. Upscale. Download. Grab that. Put it in here. Set that as the background. Make these guys a little bigger. Nope, not those guys. Give me those guys. Oh. I don't like that. Don't like it. I think that's better. There. New thumbnail. Oh, I want that one a little lower. No, come on. There it is. Sorry, Jerry's hair. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's better too. And now, easy peasy, download a 720p. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So real quick. CapCut. Great project. Get out my way. Now I need the music of the original, which is in Vegas. Apparently I can't do that. Intro. Outro. TBT outro, intro outros. That's the one I want. Get out of there. No, that's not what I wanted. Don't open that. File location. Pull that into here. Pull that down here. Make this on top. Drag her across. Yep. And I know that's the cheaty way to do it, but it's the way we're doing it. My computer does not have enough. Oh my god, I filled the computer, guys. I'll just throw it there. Alright, quiet guys, get out of my way. Now we go put Vegas back in its spot. Yeah, it says I got 3 people on my list, but yeah, probably just the backpackers. I don't even know how much longer I'm staying. Okay, now I have to go and delete all the ones I put in. Delete. 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 Nope, don't delete that. Delete. Delete. Yeah, usually I just assume it's just the backpackers if there's more than one person here that when they're not talking. Plus, I've just been mumbling to myself the last 15 minutes. I told you guys I wasn't going to do this, and here I am doing it. Oh, yeah. We know you're that guy, buddy. We know you're that guy. That all of them? Did I get it all? Did we not have... We didn't really have that many segments, did we?
If you look when that report came out,
Yeah, same. Especially
there you
as of
go.
late after that quote unquote tariff crash. But you know, when you zoom out, which is it's sometimes it's hard to do because we're like podcasters slash YouTubers slash whatever. It's difficult to zoom out because we talk about it and look at it and think about it on a daily basis.
Backpacker probably throws us
But when you
all
do
off by
zoom out
doing
on it
undercap
and you really look at it,
no caps, and then he just blames other people. Wasn't me, I swear. No, 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 no. What'd I break? Control Z. Control Z. Dude, I don't even know where I can save these. I don't have any room on my hard drive. $301 meg space on my hard drive. Okay, let's switch this somewhere else. Save it there. Too much memory on his phone. Yeah, that's funny. Look at that. 31 views on the old stream tonight. And I bet if I put all the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos up this week, I'll have less than 31 views. Can't believe Jerry already went off. Yeah, I got 31 views tonight. Basically, the way live streams works is that if you leave or come back into a stream, it counts as a new view. Yeah. I know I'm low on storage. It's all Backpacker's fault. Makes me edit all these videos and now I have no room. Oh God. Probably shouldn't have this up on the live stream. Okay, this is gonna take forever. Should we look at something else since I'm just sitting here? Go on YouTube. Anyone want to listen to Scotty's song? I haven't listened to it yet. 6 days ago. I hope he doesn't get me for copyright.
Careful with that. Don't spill it.
Dude, he did good. Look at this thing cooking. The 24 hours doesn't have it. His engagement.
Yeah. Glass on the table, don't play shy. Dark little mix and you wonder why. Hands get steady, grip gets tight. One slow taste and you're in tonight. Tilt it back, let it hit just right. Little bit smooth, little bit bite. Say you're cool, but you hold on firm. Every sip got you starting to learn. Take it down, don't let it spill. Careful now, you know the drill. Too much, too fast, you might lose control. But you're thirsty, and it's taking hold. Drink in hand, yeah, you're back again. Smooth and strong, let it slide right in. Try not to choke.
Pause.
Try not to spit.
Look at fucking Scotty here.
You're into it. Two hands on it. Grip it tight. Play it cool, but you know you might. Got you down low. Yeah, you're on your knees. Say it's the drink, but we know what you need. Hold it close, yeah, nice and tight. Trying to laugh, but you lose your fight. Say just one.
Oh, dude. Oh, hi, Jen. Thanks for showing up. This kid. How you doing?
Yeah, that ain't true. Both hands steady, you find your flow. Say it's the drink, but we both know. Don't rush it now, take your time. Too much pressure across the line. Keep it smooth, keep control.
Oh, is that what this is? The song is inspired by you two? That makes sense. I was like, this doesn't even feel like Scotty's style. Jesus, it's dirty as shit. Look at that. Scotty's lightning address is sitting here.
Careful now.
Throw a little money towards Scotty.
You sure you can handle that?
Send username Scotty at Rizful.
Say it's the taste, say what you need, but you keep coming back for the fee.
What do we think?
You lose control, too far gone, yeah, you're in the road down so low, yeah, you're on your knees.
Or the shaft.
But we know what you need.
We'll go.
It's just a drink.
Fountain.
Right?
Hey, you're blocking the view. I'm not giving him 99. Hey, we're gonna give him. We'll do 9999. Oh, that's too many nines, guys. I had 5 nines. Too many nines. No. 4 nines. Next. Yeah, I had that many nines in here. I didn't even have that much in the account. So I was like, nope, can't do that. There we go. What else does Scotty have on here? I'm gonna say I paid to listen to the song so I don't get the so I don't get my copyright strike. Poor Scotty, dude. Look at this. 1 view, 2 views, 1 view, 1 view. He gets no love from the algorithm. Let's see. What else we got in here? Oh. Bitcoin Rangers. Let's see what that sounds like. Oh god. A little loud. Jen has a suggestion. What is that? In defense, Jen has the most followers of anyone in our group. Like more than Jerry, more than me, more than Backpacker combined. Stop giving it like probably for the best. Forrest commented on this. Dude, how does someone that has 40,000 viewers or subs comment on it and he gets 26 views? The furry freeloader does, yeah. He's lucky he's cute. I probably get more viewers if I just put the cat on my freaking videos. Yeah, I know Jor does. Ah, god dang it. I'm like paying attention to all this and I'm not even rendering. Oh dude, I'm not even done with the render yet. I almost lost my outro. Dude, look at this. 1.2 gigs for this segment here. I downloaded the raw file from Jerry at 2.2 gigs. You can't tell me this segment is half the video. Like, where do we gain all the extra footage? Alright, what else we got? Mr. Scotty boy. Dude, this is how rigged YouTube is. Like, alright. I'm listening to Scotty. maybe suggest more Scotty videos. Instead, it's obviously grabbing my algorithm and saying, hey, I know you like this song. Hey, I know you like this song. All right, what is this morning's video? One view. This is my song.
Early light, quiet time, eyes locked, pick a line, grip set, feet still, no rush, just feel. Same
I know, right? I do that all the time. Look at that. Didn't even thumbs his own video up. That's my problem with the podcast segments. I forget to even watch them. I watch them so much here. I don't help the algorithm out. First. Hey cat, stop shaking the desk. Thank you. I like how I've doubled my viewers just listening to music. Make sure you downvote all your videos. Doesn't matter. YouTube doesn't give a shit. Down or upvote. Doesn't care. That's why I love when like guys in my comment section start arguing with me. It just helps my video.
Same time and same state. One move, no sound, and everything breaks out.
How far are we? Now I feel bad. Scotty went to bed and I started blasting his songs. Do not cross that camera. I don't know if it's dictated by the length of the text in YouTube. I'm not for sure on that one. I know for a fact if you have more people comment on the same comment, it boosts it. Alright, dude. Just one way or the other. One way or the other, dude. Come on! Let's go! Goddamn cat.
Hit it.
Alright. Hit it. Alright. Pull this up. I can't resist it. It put my own. If anyone didn't know, I have my own channel too. That has 2 fucking subscribers. Yeah, no, he just walks in front of the camera 29 times a day.
Propane tank, Peggy packing math, Bobby sipping soda from the bank. Arlen on the porch saying, Hank, you gone crazy. I said, Thailand, dang it, weather's kinda hazy. Cargo shorts crease, got my grill tools too. Might barbecue a shrimp if they let me use the flute. Neighbor wearing flip-flops.
That's so bright. Why is it so bright, guys? What whole shot? I know, I'm gonna start charging more for those. Texas heart in my chest, sweat on my neck. I'm leaving for Thailand, I'll tell you what. From propane dreams to that Bangkok sun. If I don't find charcoal, I'll still be fine. Long as I come home, barbecue on my mind. Hi Jen, thanks for stopping by. Stepped off the plane, felt the heat hit hard.
said that's hotter than a grill in my backyard. Tuck, rolling past, driver saying hop in. I'm clutching my wallet like cotton in a swap meet spin. Try some street food. Woo, that spice got bite. That's some dang old powerful seasoning, alright. Face turning red like a warning light, but I cleaned that plate like a Sunday night. I'm leaving for Thailand, I'll tell you what. From the alley to the islands, grass ain't cut. Got my passport, pocket full of traveler's checks. Texas heart in my chest, sweat on my neck. I'm leaving for Thailand, I'll tell you what. From propane dreams to Bangkok,
clear all that crap out.
I'll still be fine long as I come home. Barbecue on my mind. Hall texting me, talking fast in the block. I can barely read a word on my little screen lock. Bill say he
Oh boy, boys. Why is there so many people still just watching me render videos? Shouldn't you kids be getting to bed? Segment 3 done. Render as. Render. Alright, what else is on here? I would love to play any of this, but I will get straight. Back to Scotty. Scotty would never strike me, right?
Phone stays silent, face turned down. Feel the peace, no one around.
Oh God, things are freaking out.
Light comes easy through the blinds. No reminders on my mind. Clear my calendar.
All right, Scotty. No offense. It's not my style. What's up, Sharon B? Good morning. How are you? We're checking out Scotty's videos right now while I render video.
Today we're seeing a new rivalry. Chair science on display, starting now. Same rules, same test, nothing added, nothing left. 90 degrees, holding line, now we're seeing who survives. Leaning forward, reclining, correcting late, staying in line. Step for step, side by side, running hot, letting it ride. Close enough, still behind, not enough to cross the line. Posture shifting, subtle lift, pressure building, balance holding, nothing breaking, nothing loud, just a gap not closing now.
Alright, one more after this.
This round, both advancing, moving on. Step for step, side by side, running hot, letting it ride. Close, still behind, not
Oh, Sharon B.
across the line.
Alright, next one. Jesus, how many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Render as. Good night, Lauren. Have a good night. I'm well past my time to getting off anyway, but finishing this up. Segment. Guys, was that 5? We're in 5, I think. Sharon's the best. What else has he got in here? My altcoin is better than yours.
My altcoins bring the plebs to the charts.
Okay. I love Scotty. So funny. Wait, Agent 555? Sure. Scotty's got he's got the range. Wait. Did I read that wrong? Agent 555. Spelling it wrong? No. This what you mean? Or did you mean from Scotty? From Scotty, yeah, I didn't see it in here. He's got so many, and I typed it in the search. Oh, this one, 555, no filler.
555, you know the vibe. 555, yeah.
No filter. I can't read. Oh, this is good. Turn it up, sure.
Fly if you bring the noise, you'll amplify. Yeah,
It's hard to tell how loud it is on your guys' side because I don't actually listen.
Throws one line, then enjoys the ride. Laughs when the room starts getting tense. One sharp reply, and it all makes sense.
Sure. Sharon shows up when I start playing music. She doesn't even give a dang about the editing.
Maybe one says no. 555, drop the sign, little lightning bolt right on time. 555, let it fly, say it loud, don't be shy.
Oh, Flip sliced her finger. Okay. This part's done. Scotty made that song for you? That's awesome. See what else we got in here. Keeps wanting me to play Mothra. I can't do that. Probably shouldn't be doing this. But I don't really care. Anything else good in here? God, he has so many. Shaft. We played the Shaft song a little bit before you got in here. Super glue for the win. I'm an old school paper towel electrical tape guy myself. That one got some traction. Sound Money. This is the Visionary one from Jors. Let's see what this one sounds like.
There has to be a better way.
There's a song about my big
Fighting
balls.
for survival day by day. We build and bleed and hope to stay afloat.
So funny.
But somewhere deep inside, we know the current isn't taking us home. The screens all hum a tired tune. The numbers rise.
Not
and
what I
fall
thought
like
about.
tides. They said the money's backed by faith, but faith in kings is just a lie. The weight of years we can't redeem. The paper walls of
What they're
someone
saying.
else's dream.
I was actually gonna do some more work since people are actually still watching for some reason.
Each one searching
I don't really know if I want to.
No flags to wave, no names to boast, just drifting souls comparing ghosts. In late night chats and quiet threads, we stitched our doubts with hope instead.
Already won. All right, I'll check that out next.
A spark in the static, a truth redefined. We started to see why they wanted us blind. We are the visionaries, hearts of stone and flame, carving freedom from the ruins. We'll never live the same. From shadowed screens to open skies, we'll teach the world to see through lies. We
All right, cat cut.
and our voices will remain. We built small circles into towns where honesty could still be found. Trade by trade and word by word, our message spread, our truth was heard. No banker's hand, no master's chain, just labor's work and fairer gain. We plant these seeds in borrowed earth for children yet to find their worth. When all the false lights fade and fall, they'll walk in truth that's worth it all. We are the visionaries, unshaken and unbound. The system cracked beneath our
All right.
From humble hands, the future grows.
You guys are actually saving me time because I would be doing this tomorrow.
And the world is turning around.
All right. Where's my? Listen to this one. Already won. What did he put for a description? Very islandy.
They said I'd break. I built an empire instead. Sweat dripping like ink, paint the grind in red. Bruised pride, but my heart don't quit. Every cut on my soul, just sharpen my wit. They threw shade, I grew trees, roots run deep. Now I own the breeze, talk down, I rose like dawn. Now they hush up quick when my name gets spun. You can't cage what you can't define. Stronger than any man crossing that line. They said sit down, I said watch this spin. If pain's the test, I'm born to win.
This one did good.
I never shun, still swinging. swinging when the odds weigh a ton. Got balls of steel so big, I trip when I run. Still stand tall, yeah, weight of the sun. I don't break, I make pressure my gun. Every
Good.
hill, just to set up for one. They threw dirt, I bloom where it's fun. Now my family.
Yeah, I love island vibes. I really didn't think I liked that genre, but I'm leaning into it more and more now. Oh yeah, the big balls comment. Yeah, I remember that. So funny.
Every fight just fed my flame. Now the block scream proud when they say my name. Yeah, they left when I was down bad. Now I'm the storm they wish they had. No crown, no cape, no rescue plan. Just grip personified,
Big
stronger
figure.
than any
Alright,
man.
that's next one.
I face it all, I never shun. Still swinging when the odds weigh a ton. Got balls of steel so big, I trip when I run. Still stand tall, yeah, weight of the sun. I don't break, I make pressure my gun. Every hill,
Is it called? Are you sure it's stick figure?
I bloom where it's fun. Now my fam riding wide. I
Oh, not Scotty's. Yeah. I'm only gonna play Scotty tonight. Because I know Scotty isn't gonna turn me in for copyright. Actually, I honestly don't even care. Stick figure? Why not? I'll just mute it. See what we got. I don't want to do a whole album. Let's do a mix. Oh, stop. That'll get flagged. Nope. This is probably still gonna get flagged. Oh, million views. Yeah, we're screwed. One of his early ones, huh? This chick can sing. It's ridiculous. There's Sharon right there.
Old platforms, same play, say it wrong, fade away. Lives move, rules change, nothing steady, all arranged. Say your piece, watch it drop. Quiet headed, sudden stop. One wrong turn, that's enough.
Not getting any work done, guys, though.
Cut off. This is why we non-stop. Names up on the roster. This is why we non-stop. No time for imposters. Yo, no get telling you no. No one shaping the flow. Don't sit up, let it land, scans or falls on its own. If it hits, it moves through small signals coming back to you. Do it out, let it grow.
Oh,
What you
shit.
give, what you show. This is why we're non-stop. Names up on the roster. This is why we non-stop. No time for imposters. Say straight, you the dad. But the lands, people care. This is why we master. Names up on the roster. This is why we master. No time for imposters.
Oh boy. That's pretty baller. Scotty is the shit. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I don't blame you. Alright. Let's see what else we got down here. Is it called Zap Battle? Oh, there is. Oh, this has got to be good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dogs.
welcome to the Sap Dome, where words are weapons and sets decide the throne.
I like that he used dogs. He makes me look talentless.
Looks like it says don't fear cap, zapping back while your balance flat. Our rhyming says you rhyming dead, and the lightning strike you won't forget. Talking blocks but can't keep time. My mind truth for your mind the line. Your chain slow, my zaps ignite. I turn your legs and candlelight. Let the battle crack, fire in the feet, no turning back. Feel the thunder roll. Who's the king of the lightning bolt? Feel the feel, no let it lay. Pass it roll like a salamander. Feel the thunder roll. Who's the king of the lightning bolt? Here to peer, no middleman. My rhymes say raw like a sovereign plan. You're talking yield, I'm talking real. No rug, no scam, just proof of feel. I'm the node that never sleeps. Stacking stats for the market weaves. Keep your cloud, I'll keep my keys. I'm storming through these L2Cs. Sparks in the air, fire and boss, beware, beware. Feel the crowd explode, lightning bolts down every node. Oh, did you see that zap? That's 100K to the champ, just like that. No banks, no weight, no fraud, no cap. Only pure power and a bit of pure rap. Nodes united, never late. Every zap a line of fate. Truth and cold, the beast divine. The lightning network keeps the rhyme. Keep it live and loud. Lightning strikes from the digital clouds.
So good.
One chain, one flame. The future's bright. Remember the name.
Oh, it's so good. All right. Since we're pretty much muted anyway, I might as well just put this on playlist. Can I just do that? Popular.
What time? Drink in my hand, screen glowing blue. Same routine I always do. Open up.
He's got such a range on his channel.
Halfway through the fight, scrolling back like what did I miss? Feels like something's wrong with this. Clock says one thing, phone says two. Someone in chat says, where were you? Nothing changed, but everything did. One little hour just left. Daylight savings stole my time. Move the hands and change the line. Same old plan, same routine. But the clock jumped in between. Now the stream stops way too soon. Oh, they shifted out of tune. Try to laugh and shake my head. Guess I'll carry schedules drifting out of place. 1 hour here, 1 hour there. Nobody knows who's where. I'll set the watch, reset the phone. Still feels like a different zone. No alarm, no parade.
All right. Last transcript. Oh shit. Oops. Screwed up. Hey, stop that cat. My sensei? Okay. I'm assuming not Scotty's song? Actually, this one's really good. I remember listening to this on my other channel. It's anime though. Oh, it's right. I have this so zoomed in. Why?
The hunter knows when to arise. Feet on the floor, square thighs. 90 degrees, the sacred form. Circulation, where I can walk. 長く座るのは呪いだ。1時間に一度立てような。椅子は武器だ。忘れな。Posture says you said goodbye.
Ah, shoot. Oh, yeah, here it is. Alright, segment 1. Name. Alright, what is it freaking out about? There's nothing in there. Doesn't have any of those characters in it. Dude, their freaking AI's titles are too long. Big screen. Get the popcorn out. Okay, what am I even doing, guys? Don't even know what's happening. $91 views, that's pretty good for Scotty. Music for Rabbit Hole. No. Slop. Actually, this one's pretty good if I remember.
Yeah. You already know what they call it. Slop. I'm gonna make you slop, slop. Type it once, then it drop, drop. They ain't checking, they just stop, stop. Point and laugh, say it's slop, slop. Hey, I'm gonna make you slop, slop. Fresh idea, nah, crop, 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 crop. Same old take with a pop, pop. Label on it says slop, 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 yeah, slop, yeah. Type one line, now it say I trash. Didn't even click, just a drive-by bash. Didn't catch the beat, didn't check it through. Saw one word, said yep, that'll do. Pay by numbers, that's what they say. Humans copy humans every day. Same four chords, same recycled note. But somehow that still gets a vote. If it's fast, it's slop. If it's new, it's slop. If it hits too clean, guess what? It's slop. Hey, I'm gonna make you slop, slop. Two words, case, close, lock. No debate, just lock, lock. Stepping quick.
Titles are stupid long today.
It's clever or clean. Robot touched it, know what I mean. Human lazy, that's raw and real. Machine tight, that's a fake made meal. Scroll stall, move along. Ain't checking, just tagging the song. Crowd jumps, hands in the sky. Online still yelling, hey, I. Slop on the left, slop on the right. Everybody yelled it.
Oh boy. So much work today.
Laugh it off, knock, 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 knock. Still hits hard in the block, block. Say it again. Slop, 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 slop. Hey, I'm gonna make you slop, slop. Jump with it, hop, 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 hop. Move the crowd, hot, hot. One more time. Slop, 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 slop. Didn't check it. Slop, check it like it. Still slop.
Another one. Scotty's gotta do that more.
Don't rush it. You'll know when it's right. Yeah, right there. Zap it good.
Oh God.
Zap it good. Scroll too fast, slow it down. That one hit, y'all felt that sound.
K-pop.
Don't pretend. You know how this one gonna end. Just a tap, not a smash. Little spark.
Did I finish it all? Am I done for the night, guys?
That's the sign. Here it come. If it made you pause, zap it. If it pulled you in, zap it. If you felt that pull, zap it. Don't talk. Zap it good. Zap it.
This is an awkward one. Zap it good. Alright, we're gonna give her the last song and I'm gonna head out. Oh, I gotta go to Fairmont tomorrow. 3 hours round trip. too much.
When it feels just right, don't stop. When that spark turn hot, what you do?
My hair is let down. Apparently the cat's too.
Just action. Good.
Can you? Thank you. This this song is so very Scotty. This one any good? Nah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna head out. You guys have a good night. Thanks for stopping by though. I appreciate it. Twerk it, Trent. Yeah, you guys are funny. But I will catch you guys on the next one. Maybe I'll do more of these. I already forgot how to turn it off. I need my... Yeah, I got work in the morning. Dude, I can't even remember how to turn this off. There it is. Peace out, guys.